Hey, Chris.
Hey,
what's going on, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Hey, who's the bright ray of sunshine over there?
Oh, that guy? Oh, that's one of Nicky's new guys. He goes by the name The Reaper.
That's impressive.
Hey, at least you're going out on top.
Yeah, it's nice Nicky letting me keep it, though.
Nicky? Nicky Stone is a soulless con man who's so backstabbing and two-faced that he has to
wear his glasses and the back of his head. You need new material there, partner. How you doing?
Oh,
nice to see
so
you.
good to see you.
Yeah. Can I speak with you for a second? Good, you're not busy. Wonderful. Come on over here. Listen. I've got you with Jake the Giant Killer. So if you could, go about 10 minutes, put him over, that'd be great.
Nicky, I don't want to lose.
Go do your job. Christopher.
Nicky?
Nice to see you. Listen, I really need you to reconsider my offer. I mean, no, just think about it. Need our knight in shining armor, bud.
Told you, Nicky. I'm done.
Hallelujah! Praise be, you have a higher calling now. I hope you have as much fun behind the pulpit as you had in the ring, Pastor. Because I'm the guy who put you in the ring. And there's another thing. Sometimes the bad guys gotta win. Like tonight.
Nicky?
Nicky, nothing. You are under contract. Okay? That means if you don't do what the promoter says, that's breach of contract. Breach of contract, I sue you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. That means I sue you. Why give all that money to the Warriors? That's silly.
Daddy!
Here, come here.
Hey, she just had to see you.
Jen?
It's Michelle.
Of course it is. And Casey.
It's Carrie. And the Saint is the best wrestler ever.
And on that note, I think I'll go see the next fight. Excuse me, Jen. You're gonna have such a good time.
Here we are at the WFW Wrestling main event of the evening. The Saint has been on a farewell tour ever since announcing his retirement, and tonight is his very last match. And what an opponent he has! New to the canvas at 7 feet tall and 300 pounds, the Reaper! Whoa, the Saint baseball slides right into scuba. 1, 2, oh, that was close!
Awesome. Bye-bye, slamming!
And the Reaper brandishes the Saint with a low blow. That one will definitely slow him down. Oh, that was just brutal. The Reaper is not letting up. He has no first match jitters. Oh, into the turnbuckle goes the Saint. He is struggling. Take it easy, bro. We got 10 minutes left. Don't spin it all up front.
Don't think it snatches you. Come on, that belt.
The crowd is starting to cheer for the Reaper. This is not how the Saint wanted to go out.
It's okay, sweetie. It's just acting. Remember I told you. It's just acting.
The Reaper certainly has the Saint against the ropes. And is dragging him into the middle of the ring for what could be a signature move. Oh, yeah. Oh, that drop
What are you doing?
Saying his name now.
Daddy, watch out!
Oh, man, the Reaper throws the Saint across the ring. Oh. It looks like this match isn't over. The Reaper grabs the Saint's left leg.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me go. Let me go.
No mercy!
That's not right.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner, WFW champion, The Reaper! The Reaper!
Is he okay? What's wrong? What happened?
Do we want the lampshades or no?
Honey, they're attached to the wall.
Not if you want it, it won't be.
Maybe leave them for the new owners so they can have a little light too?
You're last, Mom.
Aha. The last bedroom box standing.
I think most of the stuff we can donate. Right, Piper? Pipes and grease. Okay.
Your leg gonna make the trip okay?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris.
Legs come a long way.
One good thing came out of all of this. It's that the Reaper will never wrestle again. Nikki saw to that.
Nikki.
And now you have got a congregation to lead.
You ready for Westside Baptist?
I'm ready for the church. I don't know if I'm ready for Michigan.
You know, when I interviewed with the search committee, they accurately described it as wrong side of the tracks.
Well, we will go where the good Lord sends us, even though Florida would have been a bit warmer.
Michelle, look, the last pastor only lasted 3 months. One before him 7. There were threats made by local
gangs, and the church isn't doing so well, I know. The Lord never gives us more than we can handle. In the interview, they said they wanted a fighter, didn't they?
Literally or figuratively?
I think in your case, they're getting a little bit of both.
Got it!
She gets that from you.
Here you go, Piper. Mom, where are we?
Doesn't look that bad.
Gotta trust his plan, right?
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
Soon, Perry. Right, hon?
I think so.
You think so, or you know?
That's think so. I don't really know where we're going.
This guy thinks he can drive in the middle of the road. Ask and ye shall receive.
It looks huge. Come on, Piper. We're here. Can you believe it?
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Pastor Chris, this is Samuels. Welcome to Westside. Come on in. Hi, I'm Tim McDonald, Westside's treasurer. Takes me a little while. Sorry about that.
Hello, Mr. Treasure.
Oh, hello. You must be Carrie. Hi, I'm Tim.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Can I
you.
go play in the snow?
Oh, is she all right in the courtyard?
Absolutely.
Of course, sweetie. I'll be out in a sec.
Okay, let's go.
This is beautiful.
Let me introduce you to... Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine, Tim.
Perfect, actually.
Fantastic, then. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Beasley, our choir leader and finance chairperson.
Oh, he's younger than I thought he'd be. And all bunged up, too.
My wife and I look forward to working with you, Mrs. Beasley.
No, only on Wednesdays.
I'm sorry?
Why?
I'm sorry, Chris. Mrs. Beasley doesn't understand things so well anymore.
That there's my organ.
I hope you like the sound of screeching cats, because that's our choir. They give a whole new meaning to make a joyful noise to the Lord.
I'm out of here.
Judd Lumpkin, you must be the new pastor that the search committee was so hasty to approve while I was away on business. I hope you last longer than the last two. I do lighting.
Pardon me?
I own Lumpkin Lighting. Not just in Tennessee with a big name rock band that rhymes with The Bones. Yeah, it became a great show for their tour. You want tickets? I can get tickets.
I don't think that...
Judd, this is Pastor Chris Samuels and his wife, Michelle.
Hi, nice to meet you, Mr. Lumpkin.
Call me Judd, unless we're in court. I saw your daughter in the parking lot. That little rat needs to be on a leash.
Well, she is, and Piper's actually a really well-behaved dog.
Oh, yeah, well, hey, I don't want to tell you to run your church, Mrs. Samuels. No. But I will. I'm the chairman of the board here, and I'm also Westside's biggest supporter.
Well, I hope there's a lot of church supporters.
Not recently, if you catch my drift. Yeah. The leg, how's the leg doing? I mean, you look pretty fit otherwise. You think you'll be ready for rec league?
A rec league?
Oh, come on. What? God gave us the Bible and basketball, son. You know? Come on. Starts in a couple weeks, and I need some fresh blood, you know? Nothing wrong with the townies here. No offense, sorry, Tim. But you look like an athlete, huh?
I just...
Excellent. Okay, Tim, make sure they get to the house, all right? It's beautiful. One of my investment properties that I loaned to the church. One of the perks of being me. Adioso.
And that was Judd.
That blowhard gone?
Here's Westside's books. Among other things, it shows how behind we are on maintenance, a recent drop in attendance, and our tithes, which we have very little of.
We should change that.
What are you thinking?
Well, when I was in seminary, they taught us when a pastor moves into a new church, he should go out in the neighborhood and introduce himself. Maybe bring in some new members.
In this neighborhood? Good luck with that.
I think it's a great idea, Chris. I will go with you. Is there somewhere we can leave Carrie at daycare?
Well, Mrs. Samuels, you're looking at the church board here. We're a little understaffed.
Well, maybe that's something I can change.
That would be wonderful. In the meantime, Miss Edna can look after Carrie for you. She'd be delighted.
Miss Edna?
She's one of our church's greatest supporters.
Like Judd?
Oh, better than that Lumpkin.
Some strange man just called Piper a rat.
Oh, come here, sweetie. It's okay.
Have a little faith in His mercy and compassion. Have a little faith.
Is this the place?
This is the address Tim gave me.
Hello, Pastor Chris.
I'm Miss Edna Clark, and everybody likes to call me Miss Edna. Please, come in.
Is it okay if the dog comes?
Every creature is welcome in my home.
Thank you.
Dollhouse, cool.
So you're saying the church hasn't been able to support itself in years?
Well, Judd is the only thing supporting that church. But unfortunately, Judd is also the reason our congregation has fallen to less than half. Nobody can stand that man.
Maybe Judd needs an attitude adjustment.
Chris, you'll have to excuse my husband, Miss Edna. Sometimes he forgets he's a pastor now.
My husband and I gave everything we had to Westside Baptist. And when the pastorship opened again, I asked Tim, please, Tim, find us a fighter.
What is you?
That was me. You forgot your umbrella.
Oh, thank you.
So go find some lost souls.
We will.
Please.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Where's the dog, Miss Edna?
It's a deal. Come on.
Should we do this the old school way?
Door to door, baby.
I don't think it's gonna rain.
I told you it would rain.
Hi, I'm Pastor Chris. This is my wife, Michelle. We're from Westside Baptist. We're having service on... That was fun.
There's bound to be at least one family around here that wants to greet us.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Pastor Chris. This is my wife, Michelle. We're from Westside Baptist. Hi, I'm Chris Samuels. This is my wife, Michelle. The new pastor, Westside Baptist. We're just in the neighborhood, and we thought that... Well, that was successful.
Just means there is still work to be done. All right.
My leg's killing me. It's raining. Can we just can we just call it a day?
Have we really tried our best? Miss Edna said she wanted a fight, or...
Okay, fine. One more. It's me. No one's home.
I think someone's in there. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Pastor Chris Samuels, and this is my...
Hi, I'm Michelle, and this is my husband, Chris. He just became pastor at Westside Baptist Church.
We don't go there anymore.
No, that's okay. We just wanted to introduce ourselves to the neighborhood.
Hi.
All right, then.
Go on and sit if you want.
This is Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Ash, you say hi to Pastor Chris and Miss Michelle.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Ashley. You know, we have a little girl about your age named Carrie. May you be bring her by to play sometime?
I don't think Ray would like that.
Is Ray your husband?
You know, this was a bad idea. You better get going before he comes back.
Mindy, why don't you come to the church?
You know, there are things we can talk about.
Yeah, what kind of things, preacher?
Hi, I'm Pastor Chris Samuels. This is my wife, Michelle.
Yeah, I heard what you said already. We ain't interested.
Well, Mindy seemed quite interested.
Preacher man, you don't know the first thing about Mindy. Or me. I think you should leave now.
We were just going, Chris.
Change your mind. Door's always open.
Not ours. You don't come around here no more. No one wants what you're selling. I didn't know we were entertaining.
Thought you were about to hit him.
I almost did. You saw the bruises. Someone needs to teach him what that feels like.
Chris, we're not going down this road again. You don't repay evil with more evil. This isn't the wrestling ring anymore. Come on. Let's go get Carrie.
Thank you, Mrs. Beasley. That was lovely.
Screeching cats!
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to my first sermon. Today, I would like to begin by talking about, no, not that one. Faith. Yes, faith. You see, faith is what led me to this wonderful place. Faith is what we have to be one with God. Without faith, we would be lost. Faith is what gets us through. Faith is good. And it's faith. See, faith is great.
All right, Care Bear. Let's make this a daycare.
We have a lot of work to do.
Go get him.
I know I've been talking a lot about faith lately, but there's a lot of faithless people out there. They need to be more faithful. So today, I'm talking about faith. Again.
He's getting better, sweetie.
Faith is, I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad. I love you too, Carrie. My daughter, she's so sweet. She always puts little things like this in my sermons, and then I can't find my notes.
So if we could just try to put everything over on this wall, and we'll set up the carpet over there.
That's good. You know, there was a funny story about faith that, wait, there's nothing funny. I'm sorry, that was wrong story. Faith is, it's faith, you know?
This is gonna be amazing. Thank you.
Ooh. And faith is, important, folks, because it's the heart is so good. And that's why I'm here, right? Because we need faith. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming.
God be with you.
Thanks for coming, John.
Wow, I broke it, I bought it, huh? That roof, it's not going to fix itself with the tithing so low. Right, Tim?
No, it'll get fixed by your associates again, Judd. Twice now.
Nice going.
I'm hoping that your jump shot's a lot better than your preaching. The leg, it's good. Maybe you got some basketball for tomorrow?
Oh, no.
I'd love to.
Hey, excellent. I got an idea what you might lead us with in a team prayer. Gotta have a little faith. You seem to know this. Right?
Oh, shut it, Judd.
Oh.
The boy is new. We have to give him some time.
Miss Edna.
Mm-hmm.
Have a nice day.
Thanks for that.
Sermon was wonderful.
Really?
Yes, it really was.
Which part?
Well, the part where you're going to stay with us.
Miss Edna, I'm losing them.
No.
The congregation.
No, you'll get them back. You will get them back. I want you to have this to help with your sermons.
Yes, ma'am.
You've healed your leg, but I want you to remember that the heart can be healed too.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I take you outside, Miss Edna?
Oh, yes, please.
You ever get the feeling that something else is happening right in front of you, and you have no idea what it is?
Every day I spend with you, Pastor.
Come on.
Let's go.
From what side? Here you go. From what side?
Come on, Tim.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Tim, you want to play a zone? Cover your man. Get him. Samuel's your in.
get comfortable, Harper.
I never am, baby. I never am.
Come on. Get forward. Here we go.
Thank you.
What? Walking foul. He can. Yeah.
You're gonna do that? You're gonna go then?
It's okay. Let it come up, buddy.
Well, you guys are pathetic. What, do you made a cardboard tree stand up to your opponent like a man?
Jed, I've had enough of your attitude. You need to step off. You need to step out. You're acting like a child.
It's embarrassing out here.
Looks like Judd is speaking his mind.
Oh, if Judd actually spoke his mind, he really wouldn't have a lot to say.
Count it. That's me the hard way, baby.
Woo!
Because you're a cop, don't think you're getting away with murder.
Detective, baby.
You're going down.
Detective. Get 2, 3. I got 4. Pick that.
Whoa. Knock him down. Knock him down. Shut up. What is wrong with you, Samuels? You were wide open with that.
Why don't you worry about a rebound sometimes?
Oh, why don't you worry about your jumper? Don't talk to me about defense. Your wife is porous as a sponge.
What'd you say about my wife?
Wife's porous as a sponge. A sponge, a little tiny sponge. Hey, if I'm wrong, it'd be the first time.
Whoa, Sammy. Get that.
Balls out. What are you thinking, Tim?
I wasn't expecting it. I'm so sorry. That's my bad.
My bad. It's all your bad. Each and every one of you bad.
Come on, Judd. Look, this is supposed to be fun.
Fine. This is our first game. We keep playing like this, we're not going to make the playoffs. And that will not be fun.
Doevgay,
What? You're an idiot. Who let you on the court?
who let me on the court? You know what? You are out of here.
How dare you? Do you know how much money I put in this league? You have no right to throw me out. I throw you out. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone.
Hey, you call yourself a Christian? Why don't you start acting like one?
You know what, Samuels? You're out of here, too. There's no way you should be leading my church.
Actually, Judd, I'm pretty sure it's not your church.
Yeah, I put the money into it. I keep it going. If I want to call it mine, it is. And you're gone.
No, Judd, you're gone. And your team's gone.
What?
For the season.
What are you...
You're out of here.
No, what are you... That's it, pal. You're safe.
Judd, the more you struggle, the more it's gonna hurt. Quit struggling, Judd.
Sleeper hole!
Quit struggling. This is gonna be, do you hear me? Do you understand? The more you struggle, the more it's gonna hurt.
Enough is enough, Christopher.
Judd, I'm sorry.
Why do you just stand there? This pastor attacked me.
Yeah, and he kicked your butt.
You stink, Judd!
You're done. It's over, Pastor.
Let's go. You call yourselves a church group? Heck of a way to end the game.
Where was the cop when you needed one?
Detective. Actually. I'm Ross Harper.
Nice to meet you, Detective Chris Samuels.
What was that, like a chokehold you had on Judd?
It was a sleeper hold.
I was a sleeper. Impressive skills.
Yeah.
Don't worry about old Judd. He had it coming to him. I'll vouch for you. Plus, I think the judge was in the stands, saw the whole thing. So.
Small towns.
Welcome to our small town, Pastor. Good luck with your church.
Don't need luck, Detective. I'll take a prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Wonderful, wonderful. What do you mean you can't believe it? It's not like he was keeping it a secret from us. Judd was spitting mad. He pulled all his funding from us. We have all these bills in arrears and no way to pay them. Judd, like him or not, was the lifeblood of this church.
This church existed before there was a Judd, and it will continue without him.
Well, your house won't exist without Judd. He just withdrew it from church use. We have the utility bills, the roof, mission trips that have been booked.
And my organ's on payment. I can't lose my organ.
Look, we'll find a more reasonable place to live, and we'll figure out the bills, okay? And Mrs. Beasley, you'll get to keep your organ. As my wife always reminds me, the Lord never gives us more than we can handle. Now, let's take a moment and pray for him.
Make it a good one, Pastor.
Sweetie, you want to take these?
Hi.
How you doing, Ray? Good talking with you, Ray.
What's going on?
Horse will move in right next to Ray and Mindy, right? Just random.
Well, they are some of the people that might need us the most.
You okay?
Yeah, just adjusting to this fine Michigan weather. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Why do we have to give away so much of our stuff?
Well, this house is way smaller for what we have. You know, not everyone can afford these things, Carrie. Besides, it's always better to give than receive.
But my bears?
Sometimes you have to sacrifice certain things for the better good.
Okay, Carrie. Pick out your favorite bear and we will donate the rest.
Okay, Mom. I know someone who would love Mr. Pink Belly.
Got it. Sedna, how are you?
I'm fantastic, and you?
Doing well, doing well.
I just came over to offer some cookies to you and your family, welcome you to the neighborhood.
Yes, Edna, I could smell those cookies from the back.
My husband Dudley always said a welcoming is not a welcoming without cookies.
Well, Dudley was a smart man.
I want to know if you'll let me borrow your husband for a couple of hours so that an old lady could go out for the evening.
Of course, Chris would be happy to help you.
I mean, sure. I mean, if you're not...
I'll feel better once I rest up. You go with Miss Edna and take this to the donation box. Keep Chris out of trouble.
I will, but there's always trouble lurking. Bye-bye.
Carrie, Miss Edna made cookies.
Awesome cookies.
That's Edna. Here we go.
I really love this music. Oh,
This song? Really?
yeah. Pastor, you must never judge a book by its cover.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Edna, what are we doing here?
My husband and I used to love to watch wrestling.
Okay, then.
Okay?
Okay.
Welcome to the WFW Wrestling All-Star Roadshow. The crowd is crazy to see the Reaper in the main event later this evening.
Here you go, Miss Edna.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the home of the world's greatest athletes, the WFW.
Are you cold, Christopher?
Yeah, it's just, felt the chill.
In the corner to my left, the Brawler. The Brawler. And in the corner to my right, ladies and gentlemen, Titan. Ring the bell.
Do you see how the crowd reacts? He commands this entire room.
I thought it was just because he slammed the other guy into the canvas. I mean, the audience, they just want blood and violence.
The audience wants someone in whom they can have faith.
Where did you get this?
God gave you a gift, young man.
Lord doesn't love a brawler, Miss Edna.
The Lord loves anyone who fights what he knows is right.
Yeah, excuse me, I need to get some air.
Suit yourself, Saint.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring in the cold steel blue, the king of cool, the Iceman cometh.
Listen to the crowd. Boom! One of the former heroes of the WFW, the original babyface, Iceman cometh. My, how the world has changed.
And now, your worst fears and deepest nightmares have risen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Reaper!
This is it, folks. This is why we're here. In less than a year, the Reaper's become the #1 name in the sport, and the WFW's most feared opponent. Oh, that's 7 feet of deadly right there. Oh, over the top rope like it was a road bump. Hey, even if you don't like him, you gotta respect him.
You're on your own.
Reaper hits Iceman with
chance. How was that? Ready for another?
Oh, I'm back. Take it easy. What are you doing?
Fishing you up.
No, I'm out. Looks like ice is trying to tap out, but the Reaper will have none of it. The Cowboys blood tonight. There's the Reaper's packed the choke slam. He looks like Iceman is done for the night. That slam was brutal. The Reaper's modus operandi is never to win. Oh no, what's this? The Reaper's going into his leg breaker.
I said no mercy.
Wait, I can't believe this.
Not the sun.
It's the same.
Who's this?
Good Lord Almighty!
Hey, wake up.
What is this? 2 against 1? Bring it on!
Sure.
They seem incredible, everybody. The Saints back from the dead and Iceman are tag teaming against the Reaper. I don't even know if this is legal, but if the ref ain't stopping it, they're gonna win the battle.
Little noise.
Could be in. 1, 2, 3. It's over. It's over. The Reaper has been defeated for the first time in his career.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen history. The return of the Saint. Christopher. Welcome home.
This is over, Nicky. You said he'd never wrestle again.
I lied. Reaper's the hottest card I got in the WFW. After you left, I couldn't get a good guy good enough. You know, yin and yang. But you're back now. You're back, and let me tell you something, the fans are gonna love it. It's my guy, man.
You're not back.
Yeah, you are. You just don't know it yet. You and I scored in there 2-on-1. It wasn't a tag team match. It didn't count. No. If it was like 1-on-1, Reap's got a bounty on him. Be worth $20,000. You tell me you're not back.
There you go, Miss Dudley.
Isn't it wonderful? Nick gave us all these posters and T-shirts.
I'm glad you had fun.
I did. Remember, the world can only be changed by our actions.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night, Miss Dudley. Lord, please help. Amen.
You gave me strength, when the river was too wide, when the sky fell down on my world. You gave me everything that I needed to
What the hell are you doing? Are you praying? You better be praying, because I told you, stop disrespecting me.
Jojo, I just...
You stop disobeying me, everything will be okay. You understand me? Huh?
Everything doesn't seem okay to me.
Who the hell are you supposed to be, man? Macho Libre? Halloween was last month, fool. Keep walking.
Leave her alone.
Man, you don't know who I am or what this is. So I suggest that you walk before I mess you up.
I said, leave her alone.
Miss, are you okay? It's okay.
I will be, thank you.
You need to get off the streets. There's a shelter down the way. I can take you.
I know where it is. I was praying to God for help, and then suddenly you were there.
You better go before he wakes up.
Thank you, you're a saint.
No, miss. I'm just a man.
I think she must have hit her head.
Mindy Louise! Get back in this house, now!
Ray, get back inside and smoke your cigarettes and drink your beer. I will be back when I'm done. Oh, Mr. Samuels, Carrie, she came over to my house.
okay?
No, Carrie's fine. It's your wife. She was found passed out in the bathroom.
Is she at the hospital?
Yeah,
Which
St.
hospital?
Mary's is on the other side of town.
Michelle Samuels. I was told she was here. Michelle Samuels.
Daddy?
Carrie. Hey. Are you okay?
I am, but Mom hit her head when she fell.
She fell?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, beautiful. Are you okay? What happened?
I've been feeling lightheaded lately, and tonight it just got the better of me.
What's going on?
Well, they checked me out, and there's no tumor, sign of aneurysm, but they did find something else.
What? Michelle, what?
You want to tell Daddy?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be a big sister.
What?
Better not be stinky brother.
Yeah, what's wrong with brothers? Oh, Pastor Chris. Good to see you still here.
Detective, what are you doing here?
Now, apparently, there's a mass vigilante out there beating people up.
You don't say.
Good Samaritan, if you ask me, because he knocked the snot out of our number one hustler. Put him to sleep. Dropped him like a bad habit.
Hope you find your man, Detective.
Always do, Pastor. What are you doing?
My wife, she's pregnant.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't know pastors was allowed to kind of do all that.
You know, we're Southern Baptists.
Is that what it is? Well, that was great news.
Thank you.
I better get on when I get here.
Yeah, do your thing, Detective.
Thank you. Good seeing you.
See you.
Okay, JoJo. Tell me again about this mass vigilante.
Dear Pastor Chris, this is my journal, my thoughts, my prayers I've had over the years. I've written them into chapters based on themes and events that have happened in my lifetime. I want you to have it, not only to help with your sermons, but also because God has given you a gift, even if you don't know it yet. Everyone has to find that out for themselves. And that's why I call this book Mastering the Gift.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thank you, Mrs. Beasley and choir. Today, we need help. As you all know, we recently lost some of our funding, and we need the help of all of you.
There's more people here now that Judd's out of the picture.
Please, look, this church, it's stronger or weaker because of every one of its members, not a single person. Now, I keep hearing about all the problems the church has, about how it can't sustain itself, can't pay its bills. Keep hearing that roof can't be fixed, or there's not enough staff for daycare. Let me ask you a question. Who here works for a bank? Come on, raise your hand if you do.
Well, I'm with the IRS.
That counts. That counts. Now, who here works in construction? There you go. Who here's a plumber? That's right. Who here can take care of children in their time off? All right. So now I ask you, how does this church have problems? How does this church continue to struggle when inside its walls we have the people we need to fix it?
Oh, crap.
Now, as I was saying, I'm not talking about faith.
Amen.
No, I believe we have faith in spades. What I'm talking about is actions. And actions always speak louder than words. I'm sorry, is there a problem here?
I think I'm the problem. I'm so sorry.
No, miss, wait. Come back. Please. Pastor Chris Samuels.
Valerie.
It's nice to meet you. I would like to apologize. On behalf of the congregation, not properly welcoming you to church. Valerie, I'm sorry. It seems that this church is judging you. It's looking down on you. So I'm going to draw a line right here, right now. Anyone who has never sinned, I want you to cross that line. Come on. You are all so quick to condemn her, to tell her she doesn't belong. It makes me sad. But I'm here to tell you, folks, we can't keep praying while we sit on our hands. Now, welcome, Valerie.
Hi, Valerie. I'm Michelle, and this is our daughter.
Hi, Valerie.
I'm Deacon Tim McDonald. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Valerie. I'm Miss Edna Clark. Everybody calls me Miss Edna.
If I wasn't actually there, I wouldn't think it happened. And then suddenly he came out of nowhere.
Who did?
This man. It was... You know, Pastor, I went to church as a kid, but I lost my faith. I started praying maybe a couple weeks ago when I thought I hit my lowest point, and I don't know why. But that night, I was praying again for someone to help, for anyone to help. And he sent me an angel.
You know, Valerie, God doesn't always respond the way we think he should. But he always responds.
Well, that he did, Pastor.
I'm just glad you're able to get in that shelter. And just remember, these churches' doors are always open to you.
Pastor Chris, I didn't tell you I'm staying at a shelter.
Yes, I assumed that,
Thank you. Thank you. I have other friends that need help, too. Would it be okay if I bring them to your next sermon? The streets dish out all sorts of crazy.
like I said, the door is always open. How much kids cost even before they get here.
And afterwards, too. Carrie needs new winter boots.
You know, Judd leaving was the reason why I got the congregation to step up in the first place. Valerie arrives, people start coming around, but, baby,
the Lord never gives us
more than we can handle. I know, and I believe he's been watching out for us, I do, but we need money, Michelle. I mean, we can't take care of ourselves. How can we take care of a church?
Because the Lord always provides.
What are you saying?
I am saying that Miss Edna and I think you have a gift.
You're talking to Miss Edna?
She may have been planting some seeds.
She's a good seed plant.
And this gift, not only do you love it, you are good at it, but it can also provide for our family and the church.
Yeah, but wrestling?
Where in the Bible does it say thou shalt not wrestle, huh?
I just don't want to be an embarrassment.
You have loved wrestling since I've met you. And you have practiced it since you were a kid. And if you work hard at something you love and believe in it to the very best of your ability, how could you ever be an embarrassment? You could not embarrass me even if you tried, Christopher Samuels. Now, look me in the eye and tell me this is not a good idea.
What's a good idea?
Well, looks like your dad's gonna get back in the ring one more time.
What? No way! That's incredible!
I've seen more meat in a cheese sandwich.
Come on, you guys, come on.
And that's why I'm here, to fight. And I'm gonna fight for each and every one of you. The faithless and the faithful. That's why I'm here. I'm your own personal fighter. Fighter for salvation. Who's gonna fight with me? Come on, people. Who's gonna fight? It is through faith that we know God. His faith is why I'm here. See, I'm a fighter, folks. I know it's getting hot in here. And I know it's because it's the word of the Lord. Where my girls at? Big Belly.
Hi, Ellie. Thank you for coming.
Oh, really?
Well, I certainly am proud of the work I've done here. What a glorious congregation I've rallied. Now, my brothers and my sisters, can I please get up? Amen.
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 So, Mrs. Beasley?
Thou my best thought by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my life.
Mindy.
Pastor Chris, if you don't mind, I'm wondering if Ashley and I could join your church.
Only if you become a new choir director.
What's he on about?
Deal.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Big belly.
Sedna, how are you?
Oh, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. You know, you asked me to come over, but, don't really have a lot of time.
I know you've been a very busy boy since you've gone back into the ring.
Well, you pushed me back into it.
What exactly did I do?
Well, your book and taking me back to the ring. You know, Miss Edna, I'm running the church now, and, you know, I'm paying down its debts and solving everyone's problems, and, you know, I work out like a madman every day and wrestle 3 matches a week.
I've heard that tone in our church before.
You know, I've seen Judd slunk back to a few of the services. He stands in the back, where he belongs.
Where he belongs?
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard those words in my lifetime, too. Everyone belongs. Why don't you tell me when you decided to change we to I?
Excuse me?
I. That's all you say. Every time I speak to you, it's I.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know why you're in such a hurry. For what, I'm really not quite sure.
Have a good one, Miss Edna.
Yes.
Where you been all day? I want to know where.
I was at the church, Ray.
You were... I thought I made myself pretty clear about that church.
What is wrong with me going to church?
Dad. Dad. Dad, you promised. Come on, Dad, please. We have time for an ice cream before you have to go. Dad.
What?
Carrie, look, instead of thinking about ice cream in the middle of winter in Michigan, just think about your chores.
But, Dad...
Can't you see I'm busy?
Christopher Samuels.
Oh, what, you too?
Excuse me?
Look, can't you see what I'm trying to do here? I mean, can't anybody just see?
You just yelled at your daughter for no reason, and now you're yelling at me? Look, I know you're doing a lot, Chris. You're stressed, but we're your family. Don't forget that.
I gotta go. I've got a match in a couple hours. Don't wait up.
I just said you ain't going, so that means you ain't going. I don't need to give you an explanation.
You do, because there was nothing wrong with me going.
Oh, there is something wrong. There's something wrong with that pastor. First of all, there's something wrong with that guy, okay? And I don't like him. I don't like him. He gets in other people's business.
Ray!
Ray!
Get
You can be mad at the world, Ray. You can shake your fist to the sky all you want. But your wife and your little girl trying to connect something bigger than your hate. Like it or not, they found a home in the church. You should really hear her sing sometime. Indy's got an amazing voice.
But I'm yours. You move mountains, so move me, Lord. Lord, make me the person I'm supposed to be. I am broken, but I'm yours. In my weakness, I'm yours. I bring nothing, but I'm yours. In my weakness, I am all yours to transform. In my weakness, I'm yours.
Hello? Hello? It's pretty dead in here, huh?
Can I, help you?
Yeah. Double burger, no bun, large soda, and a side of your fish sauce, please.
Fish sauce?
Yeah, you know, stuff you put on the fish. Not ketchup, white, tartar sauce. Sorry, it's been a long day.
I don't have any tartar sauce.
You're kidding.
I'm sorry, you'll have to come back.
Come back. You know, it's been one of those days where...
I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Thanks.
Please come back.
Great, Chris. Of all the burger joints in all the county, you just happen to pick the one that's being robbed. Excellent. Brilliant. Not a word! Who are you? The good guy!
Are you okay?
Get inside. Call the cops. Lock the door.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
No.
You sure that closed circuit camera in the restaurant's not working?
Oh, no, they haven't been working since my little brothers Lucas and John blew them up on Halloween. Yeah, it was a bit crazy. Like, I won't even...
Okay. I get it.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Emily. You have been a great help. Yeah.
Hey, Detective, there is one last thing. The guy had a blue binder with a white cross on it when he came in. Do you think that's important?
Well, possibly. If you would have told me that in the first, I have a question instead of the third.
Oh, and if you ask me, the guy's a saint for saving us.
Saying or not,
He shouldn't be running around town taking the law into his own hands.
Guess you'd be out of a job then. Okay, well, I gotta go pick up my daughter.
I've been disheartened so many times, not knowing when.
It is freezing for ice cream.
Just time to go. Not busy.
That's Chris. Look at y'all. Hey, Carrie.
Hi.
Detective. Donuts. Ain't a little cold to be eating ice cream.
Best
time
to
go. One more thing. Me and some of the guys are gonna get together and play a little poker tonight. You play?
Not really a betting man, detective.
Me neither. Bad poker face. Better off if I wore a mask. You know when I was telling you about that masked vigilante at the hospital?
Yeah, you, catch a man, detective?
No, sir, I didn't. Seems like he struck again, though. Say some couple at a burger joint out of town. They're calling him a saint. And I wouldn't call him a hero, I'd call him a criminal.
Ooh.
You know what you want to do when you grow up yet?
Nope.
I got an idea. Why don't you and your pops come on by the station later this afternoon and I'll show you what I do for a living.
What's that?
Catch bad guys.
Oh, yeah? Well, my dad beats them up.
Carrie. Sorry, detective, I just...
From the mouth of babes. So should we say around 4 o'clock? Yeah. And I'm gonna save you one of these donuts right here. Just for you.
Right on. That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. See you around 4, Pastor.
You do beat up bad guys for a living.
Yeah.
One more mirror. Cool.
Just like in Hollywood. Just like in the movies. Oh, let me show you something really cool. Bang. Now that's for bad guys. I'm gonna get your daddy over here to take your spot. Chris, just come on over here and take the little girl's spot.
Okay.
What do you think? Looks like a pretty cool bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Some staff. Come on in, fellas. Help me out for a sec. Oh, you don't really like this. I ain't where you want to be. Wow. That looks like a real police line, doesn't it? Okay, listen. They can't hear or see you. So you're okay.
Okay.
All right. So I want you to look in there and tell me if you see the man that was at your restaurant. Emily? You see it?
No, I don't. I don't see him.
Could you please turn to the right? So Carrie can get a better look at you. Hold on now. Maybe number 2.
None of the men are the guy.
Not even really looking at him.
None of the men are the guy.
You know, lying to a police officer, that's not a good thing to do.
Am I under arrest, detective?
No, ma'am, you are not.
Like I said before, the man was a saint.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes. He was.
Hey, detective. Can I have my donut now?
Sorry, Carrie, we're all out of donuts. But I promise, the next time you come, and you will come again, I'll get you a whole dozen just for you.
Okay, let's come back soon.
Okay. So, catch a bad guy?
Not today.
I guess we're done here. Come on, Carrie.
Chris, you sure you don't play poker?
I'm positive, boss.
You mind if I give you a little advice, something I got from the tables when I was winning? Okay? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Lucky for you, Detective. I don't believe in luck.
Well, luck, good, whatever you believe in. Sometimes you should just quit while you're ahead.
No threat.
No, that's just some friendly advice. We're friends, ain't we?
Can I ask you a question? Notice you wear a cross around your neck. Go to church.
Cross belonged to my brother. When he died, I just didn't see no reason to go to church.
A man who believes in luck, but not God. Come by the church when we talk. Have a good day, Detective.
I'll see you real soon, Pastor. I'll see you real soon.
Hello? Hi, Mom.
Just tell her we're on our way home.
Okay, Mom. Mom says don't go home. Come straight to the church.
What happened?
She says only stop for red lights. What do you think happened?
I have no idea. What happened?
I just came in to open up for daycare and I found it like this.
We've called the police. They're busy down at the station, but they'll be on their way soon.
Pastor Chris, do you know who did this?
This is me. This was my fault.
What?
This isn't your fault, Chris.
It is. I need to talk with you.
Stay with Miss Edna. What? Come on, Carrie, we're gonna go. Let's go.
No, Mommy,
Michelle.
Not now.
You two okay?
I told her everything.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna find the little turds that did this, and we're gonna put the fear of God into them, something good.
Friends, I asked you here because I needed to tell you that I brought this upon us. That I have been so prideful these past few weeks thinking that I was the one that led this church, that I was the one that got us out of our troubles, that I was invincible. But there is only one true leader of this church, and before the Lord, we are not invincible, but accountable. See, I have a confession to make. I've been leading a double life and lying to you all. I wear a mask and wrestle in the ring. And my name there is the Saint. See, I thought wrestling would solve our financial woes. I thought wrestling made me a better preacher. That it made me a better man. But I was wrong. I forgot. I'm fighting God's battle, not my own. That I'm a servant of this pulpit, and not of my fists. See, pride and self-righteousness made me lose my way. For that, I'm truly sorry.
Well, that's not good enough.
He lied to us. More on point, everyone. We can't afford to pay for the repairs. The church simply doesn't have the money.
He should be fired for what he's done.
He didn't do this. Look at the graffiti. These are gang symbols, and the thug that did this is still out there.
You shouldn't even be here, let alone tell us what to do.
Now, please, look, just don't let this be the thing that tears this church apart.
In case you haven't noticed, Pastor, our church is already torn apart.
Let Pastor Chris speak. Hasn't he taken us all from where we are to a better place? I know he's done that for me and my family.
And your husband is still drunk at home.
That's enough. I will step down from this pulpit before I let someone talk to one of our members that way.
Well, maybe it's time you step down then.
Nobody's stepping down from anywhere. Now, from where I see it, this may be the lowest I've ever seen Westside Baptist. It's not lost on me that it's happened during my absence. But I know you don't kick a man when he's down. The Christian thing to do is you offer him a hand to help him back up.
Oh, shut up, Judd.
Let the man speak.
Thank you, Mrs. Beasley. You know, a very wise man once said to me, you gotta have a little faith. I'm all about that. Heck, even my very successful lighting company, Lumpkin Lighting, was once in chapter 11. But I kept the faith and I got a second chance. Just like I'm here today asking all of you for a second chance. And if Pastor Chris thinks he can turn this church around again, then I have faith in him. I think he deserves our forgiveness and a second chance.
Our church is still standing. And we have found our leader.
Let's say the congregation.
It's good with me. Give him a chance.
I think maybe Pastor Chris should lead us in a prayer.
Looks like you got your second chance, Pastor.
Thanks, Judd.
Now let's see how you're going to pay for it.
Could everyone please stand? Dear Heavenly Father, give us the strength to continue pushing forward during these hard times and help us remember why you put us here. Help us to use all of our talents for your honor and your glory, not ours. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. Well, please be seated. Mindy?
Guys, let's sing. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry.
Just don't get the message, do you, preacher?
Hey.
came back?
I went home. But Carrie was a mess. She could not understand why someone would want to do this to our church.
What'd you tell her?
I told her that Daddy would handle it.
You believe that?
I believe that the man I saw up on that pulpit was the man I fell in love with. The man I cannot wait to have another child with. Because he is a good father and a good man.
I should have told you when everything started happening. I'm sorry, Michelle.
I know. I know you are. You've always been that little boy who's been afraid of the bully. But don't be the bully. You've always been a son who is looking for his father. But now you have to look after the church. You've always been a man looking for a second chance. But now you have one.
Wish I could help you, Chris.
You can. Just say yes.
If I remember correctly, Saint had a scheduled appearance that he didn't honor. Therefore, any agreement I have with the Saint, I don't honor it either.
Don't talk to me about honor. This time I'm asking for this one thing. It's not for me. It's for the church. I want a shot at the title. I'm going to back the belt from the Reaper, fair and square.
I say who wins and loses.
This time you're going to let me battle it out. Fair fight.
There hasn't been a fair fight in pro wrestling since the 70s.
You're going to make history, then.
And what if I just say, no, Chris, you're going to body slam me?
No. But we are here to audit you.
I'm Lauren Vander Brown from the Internal Revenue Service. I have several questions regarding your WFW Corporation.
Max, this is gonna be awesome.
Those are my lights. Those lights, Lumpkin Lighting. Whole thing's a tax write-off. Right, Mrs. Vanderbilt?
Told you. Enjoy that.
Ashley! Hi,
Mindy! Oh, Ray! Oh, it's so good both of you could make it. Ray had something he wanted to say.
I just wanted to apologize to you and your family and the church. If it's not too late, I'd like to come to the next service.
It's never too late, Ray.
I really wanted to apologize to your husband as well.
Well, he is getting rid of the fight of his life right now.
Lord, I'm not praying about faith, because I believe in your love and fortitude now more than ever. What I'm praying for is your strength.
I knew that was you at the hospital. See, you took my streets, you took my girl, you took my customers. Ever since you opened up your doors to every crackhead and call girl in this county, you took my livelihood, and I want it all back.
Those people weren't yours to begin with.
So what do you suggest we do, Padre? How do we end this?
Do what Valerie did. Come to church. Seek forgiveness.
See, ain't nobody gonna forgive me, preacher man.
You're wrong. There's one who forgives all of us. Even you.
I like you. I do. But I don't think God's gonna forgive you.
Ray, what are you doing here?
Well, I came here to apologize.
Apology accepted.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. JoJo, Chris, and Ray. A lot of domestics going on at your place, Ray.
You ain't gonna have to worry about that no more. I'm sure I can swear on that.
Detective, actually.
Right.
Go on, get out of here, Ray. And don't worry about JoJo. When he wakes up, it's gonna be behind bars. Go. Folks just keep ending up going to sleep on you, Pastor.
Should I cancel the fight?
I need you to be the last man standing in that cage.
What about, quitting while on the head?
Well, sometimes you gotta go all in. I learned that at the tables, too.
I'm Nicky Stone, and it's time for the main event of the evening. Entering now, the man fighting for the faithful, the one and only Chris the Saint Samuel. The first view of the Saint for the WFW Heavyweight Championship. And his opponent from the depths of darkness, bringing the battle of good and evil to its knees, the WFW Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen, the Reaper! Gentlemen, this is for the WFW Heavyweight Championship. 2 men walk in, 1 man walks out. This is it, boys. This is it.
It's been a long time for the second coming Saint. And the Reaper shall take your soul. Again.
Coming for that belt.
You'll have to rip it from my cold, dead body.
Your choice.
It's just a show, Carrie.
You forgot one thing, Preacher. If God is with you, then who will rise against you?
the job.
Thanks.
I don't want to lose you.
Come on, take my hand. Take my hand. It's okay.
Give it up one more time for one of the greatest of all time, Christopher the Saint Samuels.
Dear Pastor Chris, God has given you a gift, even if you don't know it yet. Everyone has to find that out for themselves. But with this gift, you have to keep mastering it every single day. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. So go out and do something about it today.
When you give someone your shoulder to lean on, when you lend a hand to